Alexander is a Russian airline pilot and now he has a lot of time on his hands. But he won't disclose the carrier he worked for before Russia invaded Ukraine. He is angry with his country and its politicians.
В данном случае это война. Прийти в чужую страну в 4 часа утра.
I certainly call it a war. If someone goes into a foreign country at 4 in the morning and starts shooting and killing, bombing and firing rockets, what would you call that? Without doubt, war.
У нас прекратились полеты, мы остановились, находились в Москве.
Our flights were cancelled when it began. We stay on the ground here in Moscow. Our wages were cut, while prices in grocery stores were climbing.
Ну, конечно, цены везде, в магазинах, везде все подорожало.
The situation has somewhat slowly calmed down in the supermarkets. The empty shelves at the beginning of the war in March have been restocked. And now inflation is less dramatic than expected thanks to the ruble stabilization. But the sanctions are being especially felt in sectors that rely on Western suppliers, especially the aviation industry. Many leasing agreements were cancelled. Russian airlines fear their planes could be confiscated abroad, so they are ending their international flights.
I expect a lot of such situations in the near future. Of course, there is a bigger problem, especially in aviation industry and probably automobile industry, because in that cases the import components are much more important than in other industries, and I think that we should expect some kind of increase in unemployment.
That's already affecting workers from more than 1,000 Western firms that are quitting Russia, including German industrial giant Siemens. 3 years ago, it sealed $1 billion deal for 13 new high-speed trains called Sapsan in Russia. They travel several times a day between Moscow and St. Petersburg. Siemens has cancelled their delivery and ended its business in Russia after some 170 years. The exit of foreign firms and Western sanctions is weighing heavily, experts warn. Even so, many are skeptical as to whether these measures will force the Kremlin to change its course.
I don't think that they can change the current political situation in Russia and political decisions in the near future.
Pilot Alexander has given up hope for better times ahead, at least for the once proud Russian aerospace industry.
Очень многие сейчас стараются.
Many colleagues aren't just trying to get jobs abroad, they also want to leave Russia entirely. In my opinion, the current situation won't change for at least another 5 years.
Ну, лет 5 точно.
Alexander also has a new job offer in the West, so his days in Russia are numbered.